products. So this video is intended for folks who are already taking Plexus products, but there are just a few things that are really important to know as you've kind of been on your products for a while. Something that sometimes happens is that people talk to me about, they're sort of comparing themselves to someone else and saying, my products aren't working as fast for me as they are for Bob or Sally or Bill. And the thing is that every single person is unique, and every single person has different results with these products. So a little story about that. I started noticing results right away, as have many of my friends. However, I know a lot of folks who saw very little, or very subtle, I should say, results for quite some time, including in my household, my husband. It took him 4 months before he saw any results that he could markedly say made a real big difference for him. So it's really important, like I say, to be super patient. Make sure you're taking your products consistently, and make sure that you are taking your products optimally for you. So that means that you're taking them consistently, but that you're also getting enough water. So your sponsor should have sent you a graphic on how much water to take, or how much water to drink according to your body weight. And you also should have received some information about your products, how to take them and that sort of thing, along with some check-ins along the way to make sure that things are working optimally for you. So how do we know about how to take our products? First of all, it depends on what you're taking. And second of all, it depends on you. So for example, the most common products on our team that people are taking are the Triplex. So that's the Slim, the BioCleanse, and the ProBio 5. So a lot of you guys are familiar with these three products. And so a lot of people end up changing up when they take, in particular, when they're taking their BioCleanse, to make a difference for them. So some people take their BioCleanse first thing in the morning with their Slim, where some people take their BioCleanse right before lunch, or an hour before lunch on an empty belly. And again at bedtime with their ProBio 5. So that depends on you, and that depends on if you're feeling like you want to see more results. And sometimes it means it could be that you're seeing too much result with the BioCleanse, and then we can make adjustments for that as well. If you feel like you have plateaued with your products, a product I would never stop taking is this one. You're going to keep taking your Slim no matter what. If you would like to do some changing up of your products, that is something you can talk to your sponsor about, but I'm going to take you through a few options right now. I started with the Triplex. It is my absolute favorite combo. I love it, love it, love it. I needed a lot of gut health restoration, and so it worked very well for me. It doesn't necessarily work the same for everybody, okay? So maybe, if you feel a little bit stuck, maybe you want to move on to some other products and try some other things. In particular, people who feel stuck on the Triplex are people who come into this with weight loss only in mind. The Triplex is really designed to optimize gut health, and a lot of people lose inches, me included, and my husband included, and many others included, from being on the Triplex. But the reason for that is we often are standing in the way of weight loss or inches lost because we need to get our gut in order, or get our gut health in order. So going back to what I was saying about the products and making some switches, again, the Plexus Slim is something I would keep. If you have plateaued, if your weight loss has plateaued, a really common thing to do, and I'm just going to grab a product here, would be to add the Accelerator. That is not a product that you should add if you have a blood pressure issue. The Accelerator can elevate your heart rate, or does elevate your heart rate, not in a scary way. I take this product every day. I love it so much. It contains 5-HTP, which helps with the release of serotonin from your lower intestine. And that serotonin is that feel-good hormone that your body releases. Again, if it's stuck in there because your gut health isn't good, then that can affect your mood and which can do all kinds of things, right? But if you have that serotonin release from the 5-HTP, then you're going to have a great mood. You're going to have an elevated mood. It's like that feeling of, you know, you were in the warm sunshine and life is good and rainbows are shooting out of the sky. It was just that it puts you in that kind of mood where you're just going to have a fabulous day. It also helps to suppress your appetite. It gives you increased energy and it helps to increase your metabolism. So it synergizes really well with the Slim. And a lot of people take, people who on our team hopefully are taking these two products at the same time in the morning. So you take your Slim, you basically wash your one accelerator pill down with that. Some people like to take two, but most people take one. And I would always recommend someone to start with one. Okay, so that's a really good way to sort of get out of a plateau if you feel that you've plateaued a little bit. You can add it to your triplex, okay, if you wish. But if you're feeling like you want to kind of try something else and mix something up for yourself, go with this combo of the accelerator and the Slim. And if you haven't already done so, you might want to try adding the block. The block is a carb blocker. It blocks 48% of sugars and carbs from becoming belly fat, because that's what sugar and carbs do if we do not use them as energy. So that's why when a runner goes for a big long marathon, you'll hear them carb loading. And the rest of us are probably drooling because we want to carb load too. But in fact, that quick energy that you get from carbs, when it's stored like that for a runner, then they can go long periods of time on that energy, and then it doesn't become belly fat for them. But for us, or for anybody who's, you know, interested in kind of losing weight and losing inches, if that is your goal, and you're not interested in kind of spending the time and the patience and the slow factor that can happen with the triplex. And slow doesn't mean a year. Slow just means that it's not going to be, you're not going to notice big changes in a short period of time, because it's not a magic pill. And neither is this, but it does help boost things a little bit. So the block, again, it's a carb blocker. It'll block 48% of sugars and carbs from becoming belly fat. It literally does not break them down. Your digestive enzymes in your belly don't mulch them up or till them up and let them kind of redistribute where they're supposed to go, i.e. your belly. And so instead you eliminate them. This is not going to make you eliminate. It's just that when you eliminate, you're going to eliminate the 48% of those. You can take it as soon as you start eating, and it's effective for 2 hours after you eat. So this is a pretty powerful combo if you're interested in mixing things up a little bit and are interested in sort of either getting out of a weight loss plateau or really jump starting a weight loss regime. Okay. And at no time do you ever have to change your diet with Plexus. You kind of, once you get your body in balance with the Slim, you really don't need to change things, because what ends up happening, and as many of you know this because you've been on the Slim, if you're seeing this video and it's on my team page, you know that when your body balances itself, you really just don't have that the cravings for those carbolicious foods that you once did. So, you know, these products really help to boost your weight loss, but also help to balance things so that you're not craving those things anyhow. So you may be thinking, wow, I'll get that block and I'm going to order that 12-inch pizza. Wow, that's going to be amazing. You're not really going to be able to eat that much of that pizza because your body's just not going to want to desire that much. Your appetite will be suppressed anyway. The brown seaweed in the block is going to help take up some room in your belly, and you'll have that feeling of fullness faster anyway. So it's just, you're not going to have those cravings, and that's why these products work. They don't require that we fast for 2 days and take these little pellet thingies, and so that our belly will think there's something in there, and then, you know, eat away at our lean muscle and make us lose tons of weight really fast. Absolutely. But our products, our Plexus products, balance our bodies, and we don't have to make those drastic changes, which we're always going to leave behind anyway. They're not sustainable. They're not lifelong. They're not going to help you for long term. They're short-term fixes, and you will regress back. And, you know, stats show that when we regress back, we gain more weight. So if weight loss is your thing and that's what you're going for with Plexus, you really want to watch that you're that you have that mindset that, you know, these products are not making you change stuff. In fact, there's supplements that are going to make you super healthy, and they'll allow you to lose weight in the meantime. And I just have another few products I want to introduce you to in case you don't know about these. And of course, again, you folks are people who are have been on the team and are taking products, or you're brand new, so this will be good for you. Generally speaking, when you speak to your sponsor, before you ever put in your first order, you don't talk about every single product, right? You talk about your health goals, and we kind of direct you that way. This video hopefully will help you to see a few more products. So the Edge is probably something you've seen a lot lately. It is it helps with brain fog, and it helps with concentration. It helps to improve your memory throughout the day and clarity. And it also gives you a huge boost of energy. I take the Edge at lunchtime with lunch. I recommend taking it with food. I only take one. And it has 90 milligrams of caffeine Robusta in it, which is the most natural form of caffeine. There's no synthetics in it. So that's why you don't get any jitters from this product, okay? It also contains theocrine, which is a naturally occurring caffeine, and it gives you a sustained energy. So if you think about coffee or you think about caffeine, even in its most natural format, it tends to wear off, whereas the theocrine helps give you that sort of long, sustained, all-day energy. You will be able to go to sleep at night, but you're not going to want to take an Edge at night unless you work at night. So this would be your midday, whether you're a nighttime person, you're up all night working, or so that'll be your midnight, or if you're a daytime person, then you're going to take it in your midday. And then finally, I just want to address these two. You guys have probably been seeing stuff on our page, or even on your news feed from Facebook about these two products. I'm going to start with the Mega X. We all know that omegas, we need them. Our body does not naturally produce omegas, and brain function and supporting brain health is a big reason that we take omegas. But we also take omegas to help reduce stress and calm our systems. And a lot of people are having great success in sleeping well with the Mega X. And so every night I take 2 of these with my ProBio 5 and my Bio Cleanse before I go to bed. And I have the best sleeps. I'm not up with my little guy, although I might be tonight. You can hear him in there because the train's going by. But the Mega X really helps to give you a great night's sleep. And he's going to come here. See us again. The train. So the Mega X is amazing. And if you're looking to calm your system and you're a person who's up with your mind racing at night, it's a really great thing to take. And it's got so many other wonderful reasons to take it. Omegas are wonderful for us. And lastly, the X Factors are multivitamin. It contains aloe. The aloe helps us to absorb the vitamins and minerals that are in the Mega X, but also in the foods that you eat. And if you're absorbing your nutrients properly, then what's happening is your hair, your nails, your skin are going to look and feel amazing. People are going to notice that about you. But you're going to notice it, first of all. I used to be able to write my name on any part of my body and it would just come out in a chalk, look like I had chalk. That doesn't happen anymore. Once, someone on our team pointed that out to me, that it was happening for her, and then I realized, gosh, yeah, you're right. Like, because there's so many subtle changes that happen with Plexus that it's hard to add them all up because they're just all so positive and happening all of the time. So this X Factor helps with that. And a lot of people are also reporting that they just feel so great when they're on the X Factor because of the fact that they're getting the nutrition that they need. So they're having, that also is helping with you with your sleep. It helps your body function better, helps your nervous system function better. It helps everything function better. So those products I just wanted to show you through tonight. Of course, Plexus has more products than that. But in the event that you're feeling like, you know, I would like to switch things up a little bit, I would like to try other things, those are some wonderful either companion products to what you're already taking, or they could be some substitutions. So I would recommend that you talk to your sponsor about those things. They can help you make adjustments in your back office as to what you need to do to kind of switch up your products, because of course, due to privacy, no one can go in your back office but you, but they can certainly talk you through those steps. And yeah, and if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below or send me a private message as well. I'm here to help each and every one of you and love to do so. It's amazing. It's so much fun to be on this journey with everyone. So have a great night. Thank you very much for taking the time to listen to this video, and I'll hopefully see you guys soon. Take care.